So first one up, probably one of my favorite 9.8 comics of all time. It's an Incredible Hulk 340 with the classic McFarlane Bob Wiacek cover on this one. Second time ever Hulk and Wolverine fight it out in comic books as well. Dropping in value, this one, absolutely. Like, you know, it was about a year and a half ago, the kind of height of the stimulus check comic book market kind of thing. There were a few of these that had gone over $2,000 in a 9.8 direct edition. Like 2,100. I think there was one that even went for 2,200 during that time. I wasn't really recommending to get in there at that time, but this one, since that point, has absolutely dropped in value. Recent sale was $1,399.99, so kind of $1,400. Also saw one sell on eBay for $1,600 or best offer, so I think that's going to go maybe like $1,250, maybe up to that, you know, $1,400 level, right in that sort of a price range. So absolutely dropping in value. This one has always been one of my favorite 9.8s, you know, just being a big McFarlane fan for sure. But I got 4 of them in a 9.8, all in the direct edition. And it just looked really good on the census as a great value in a 9.8 at the time when I purchased mine. They were all about $400. This was in 2019. I think one I even bought in 2018. Look on the census though, 852 9.8, so one of 852, 11.6% is the 9.8 ratio. That's great for a late 80s comic book. So of all graded copies, only 11.6% of them are 9.8s. So it's a tough 9.8, not as tough as like an Amazing Spider-Man 300. That's like an anomaly in the late 80s, but this one's still really tough, and it's like way less expensive than an Amazing Spider-Man 300. Certainly it was when I had purchased mine. So dropping in price now, I think you want to grab this one on the cool down, especially if you're a McFarlane fan. You almost can't go wrong with like Hulk and Wolverine in any kind of key issue. You know, 1,400. I think, you know, if one's just looking great, nicely centered. I brought out this one actually because this one, for mine, I got 4 of them. This one has great colors, but a little bit of a weird centering where there's a miswrap toward the back, and unfortunately, like McFarlane's signature is on the spine here, so you kind of get a little bit of his signature folded near to the back. So one like this with, you know, maybe not the best centering for that signature, will probably go like 1,250, I say. But if you find a really nice one, I think that $1,400 price, nice centered, nice colors, with the signatures kind of nicely centered. 1,400, I think, is kind of a price target to aim for, with a few selling right around that level. In a Hulk 340. So dropping in price, but I think it's one, yeah, absolutely, if you're a McFarlane fan and big into 9.8s, to kind of have it on your radar. Yeah, it is a pretty special 9.8 for the late 80s. Pretty tough in the 9.8 grade. If you're liking my videos, please subscribe and hit that bell, and I'll keep you updated on future content.